Hey, shout my boy Nero Knowledge for the video idea. Okay, so today I'll be breaking down how manifestation works and how to implement it into your daily life or use it whenever, even though people use this without even knowing. Okay, so first, what is manifestation? Manifestation is shifting to a degree internally without being emotionally dependent on seeing your reality change. Now, you're probably thinking, what does this mean? I'll explain. Okay, so shifting internally means you have to know inside you already have it. You have to have it because everything you have, you can only have twice. So, the best way to put this is, let's say you want to materialize more money, but internally you have not come to a self-concept, beliefs, an identity shift of you having or embodying yourself with that desired reality or that desired amount of money. So you then have to shift internally, shifting your beliefs, self-concept, identity, and essentially it's almost like rebranding yourself in a sense. You have to do this internally. So you have to do it internally before the world proves it to you. Therefore, reality has to catch up with you. So you do this by transcending time and not operating on the times of the third dimensional realm. The third dimensional realm is the realm of illusion. The realm of illusion is the physical reality. The physical reality is what we wake up and see this. And internally is the subconscious. Internally is where you can desire everything because it's the kingdom within, the kingdom of heaven within, where you already have these things. Okay, so now that we know what manifestation is, then have to understand how we can break down manifestation to you watching. Okay, so breaking it down now, manifestation is shifting internally. And like I said, shifting beliefs, self-concept, identity. So what you have to do is, the old frequency is the current version of you, essentially. What you want to do is to separate from this old frequency that has been solidifying over time, which you're unaware of. But each day it solidifies, and the more it solidifies, the harder it is to get rid of that frequency. So what you then have to do is you have to shift your beliefs, and you do this by, it's a very simple step, I'll tell you now. So the simple step is you just have to write and change definitions of things that you have emotional associations with. So for example, let me explain to you. Let's say someone wants to materialize money. So they want money. So this is, let's imagine this is the money right here. For them to have this, they have to be one with it. So they have to internally already have it. Everything you have, you can only already have. So they have to already have it. That's one. Then two, they have to see what are their emotional associations with what they are manifesting. So what I mean by this, if someone wants to manifest money, but their emotional association with money is negative, stressful, worry, fear, when they're manifesting money subconsciously, they will bump into more fear, worry, all the problems I just named, because that's their perception and emotional association with this. But the thing with perception is not real, but perception is projection. So all a person has to do is shift their perception of the thing that they want, and then they'll materialize that version of what they want with the new meaning and emotional associations with the word. So what I mean is, back to the point. Whereas if money was associated with worry, fear, all that shit, yeah. Same way, you can just shift this into positive emotional associations. So you can shift this into abundance, happiness, peace, fulfilled, satisfied, relaxed, comfort. All these things, you can just shift it to that. So, how does manifestation work, and how can you use it? So, first is shifting to a degree internally. Then, once you have shifted to that internally, maintain it by looping a memory, a good memory of someone you know, either congratulating you, or let's say there could be action involved so they could high five you. And this is very effective. I got that from Neuro Knowledge. Shout out Neuro Knowledge and his book Outsmarting Reality. A very intelligent guy. But yeah, so you have to shift internally. So what I mean by this is, once you change the definitions of these words, and you have now done that, you then have to change the beliefs on your own self-concept and on your own beliefs. So what you believe in, what you don't believe in, you have to also change these. So once you have shifted internally and changed these things, reality then therefore has to catch up with you. Because even with manifestation, there's no delay. There's never delay in manifestation. Manifestation is always manifesting. The only reason people see delay is because reality operates through time. Time doesn't exist. It only exists in this realm, in the physical realm, where you can see me and I can see you. It only exists here. Same with separation. Separation doesn't exist. Only on this physical plane are you there and I'm here. But in all other realms, everything is one with God and one with the Creator. So nothing is actually separated. So that means whatever you manifest, make it simple, make it a simple manifestation. For example, let's say everyone knows, you can name everyone watching this can name something they're good at, and they do it effortless, whether it's going to the shops, whether it's, whether it's beating someone at FIFA, whatever it is, yeah, everyone has their own different things that they're good at and what they're not good at. So my point is, whatever you're good at, that is also a form of manifestation. But look how simply you do it. So let's say FIFA, let's say you're facing someone at FIFA. In your head, you say, yo, I know I'm going to beat this guy. And you just leave it there. You said it and you release it. And then you beat him. That's how simple manifestation is. It's saying it with certainty and then letting it go. And shifting internally, knowing it internally, 100% being certain, and then letting that go. That is manifestation. Now, if you would like, I do offer one-to-one coaching, starting at £35 an hour. Everyone's first session is discounted and will be priced at £28 an hour. And I'm going to start doing this one-to-one coaching. I will also start uploading more videos on manifestation and go into deeper dives on manifestation. So feel free to comment what you want. Feel free to comment your notes, and also feel free to comment more ideas that you would like for me to specifically break down for you, who you may be stuck, or you may think you're stuck when you're not. But just put ideas in the comments and I will reply to them, and also make videos on the subjects or topics, shall I say, that you don't like answer. So yeah.